Artlist.io.
Phone started jumping, what a day. Swear to God I need it now, I can't afford to wait. I just had a fan hit me up from Kuwait. Told him this would happen and we not a minute late. Seen him down bad, now they tryna hate. Same ones try to hit me for the raise. Got a mill, now they coming with a blaze.
Music licensing reimagined.
I'm a Don just like the Perrier. It's my time when I'm looking at a face. On the low like I'm pushing up the bass. Told him come down and I'll meet him at a gate. Got a check and I bought myself a place. They get some money and they blow it on bait. I don't flex but I'm pushing all the weight. Told them all I swear I got it's what it takes. Phone started jumping, what a day. Swear to God I need it now, I can't afford to wait.
What is going on, eCarrierCheck community?
Yeah.
Jared, today's a freaking special day.
Yeah.
For those of you who've been watching, and those of you that are subscribers, first off, we appreciate you. We wouldn't be here without you. But it's a very special day, special week, special moments. We've dropped our shipper 2.0.
Bingo.
So our shipper leads are now on steroids. I wish I was, but I'm getting there.
I love that.
But it's insane. We're going to show you some of the pie today. But I'm excited. Jared, tell me your feelings. What are you thinking? What are you going through? It's tell me what you're thinking, man.
Yeah, definitely a special week. A couple thoughts that I just recognized. We both have black on today. We look really sharp.
And we're both wearing shorts. It's
we look
it's going to be a nice day in Nebraska.
Nebraska's bringing the house. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I'm excited for the week because we obviously anything that we can enhance or help people with or make things better. We had a fun day Monday with DIY Semi.
Oh gosh, that was fun.
Very entertaining, making calls for an owner operator, right? And just connected with some people. It's been a fun week so far, and really at the end of the day, nothing happens until something's sold.
Exactly.
And we have got to help people get better leads. And boy, did we bring the house. I mean, holy cow. I got to give it up to our developer team. These two guys, these two cats are rogues, man. They're just incredible. They're literally the most, they're just incredible people. Look at this. Ryan's like, I already quoted a potential customer that I found out after the update yesterday.
That's freaking awesome, man.
Out of control. I just got another email from a broker that I thought was really interesting. I just got to read this to you. He goes, hey, I was just checking the shipper update. There's shippers in here that you'd never find in 100 years unless you live next to their building. And we have them right here. So kind of interesting to see some of the feedback we're already getting. Pretty excited about it. And we're obviously going to show this to you today live. And really just keep the goal is with this channel, with our software, how do we educate people? How do we level people up? That's our goal. We really want to help level people up. We're not motivational speakers, but we've got a lot of scars. There's a lot of scars between Nate and I. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I'm terrible at speaking. I freaking mumble some days, but I mean, this is built for carriers and freight brokers. On Monday, go check it out on DIY Semi. But Jared made these amazing calls.
That was fun.
Using this new data.
Yeah.
And Ryan's already quoted a new customer.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. But essentially what's nice is we're hearing feedback. We're taking that feedback and we're actually, utilizing everyone's feedback to the best of our ability to make this better for you.
Yeah.
We're that type of company. We're listening to you.
Yeah.
We're understanding your concerns and your questions. So like I said, we appreciate your feedback because we definitely wouldn't be here without you.
Yeah.
But
I also like how we came to where we're at. We're 3.5 years in. We'll be 4 years in November. Watch for some kind of crazy weird 40 sale or something. I don't know. But I love that we're homegrown. There's no financing behind us. Let's just go. Right. So excited to show this to you. I say we kick this thing off and take a look at the new and improved eCarrierCheck. Welcome to the party, guys. I'm glad everybody's here.
And let's be honest, everyone wants to click the button a few times and get what they need, right? And that's what's nice about our new and improved shipper data is you're not going to have to go through all these steps to figure out who you need to be talking to or what the information you really want, it's right here. Click a button, less than 5 clicks. So here's our shipper tab here for those of you that either haven't seen it or have seen it. It's about the same formatting. We will do putting some lipstick on it, things like that. But you can now see how you can explore industries. So you can actually get a new list, kind of explore some industries if you're not really sure where to start, or maybe you have a niche, in industrial supplies. We can kind of go down that road, and you can click that, and then it's going to start bringing you, your list here. Oh my gosh, so much freaking meat already.
Yeah, man. A lot going on.
A couple things I definitely want to talk about is what we're seeing here on the shipper row, because it's a lot different now. Make sure I don't see any comments here. Okay.
Is this one for one truck owner operators, and you guys build these for owner operators to grow their business? Yeah. This is an interesting question, Hollywood. By the way, I just watched Top Gun with my daughter the other night. So Hollywood is, I'm a big fan of that call sign on Top Gun. But yeah, our goal is to help, whether you're an owner operator, a carrier of 10 drivers, 30 drivers, or 600, or you're a broker, is that we want to help you find direct shippers, right? That's the goal. We've got to get away from, and that was what we did on Monday, we made some calls for an owner operator.
I was gonna say that,
and he had the opportunity to see how I would call as an owner operator. And so I don't care how big you are, in one truck or
500,
or if you're a freight broker, we want to see you connect. And that's what we've done, is we've really tried to get people to start connecting with the people that make the most sense.
Yeah. Hollywood, go check out DIY Semi's YouTube channel. That video is on there.
It's probably where he came from too. I'm guessing.
And if it was, then shout out to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Let me go back here. So a couple of things that we're looking at on that row. You'll see how we pulled 4 emails. Looks like we got, about 30 contacts or 30 employees there, 4 phone numbers. And then look at this. We even throw in location.
Yep.
And some keywords, manufacturing, flatbed, drop deck. And I think it's super important when you're looking at shippers as it is, you should be understanding, okay, does this make sense to go on a flatbed or a drive-in? You should be thinking that anyway. But we're here to help you as far as like trying to form that idea. So you'll see like drive-in or maybe intermodal, things like that, right?
Yeah.
So definitely know what you're going to be working with. You're not going to call like a clothing store and have a flatbed, right?
Right.
It's just not going to make sense. So you're going to probably need a drive-in for that.
Yeah, for the owner operator on Monday, and I thought this was interesting. We sat there and talked. I found 5 leads, and all of them made the most sense for him. These were people around where he's from. What do you say? I'm a sub with you. I don't watch the video. Just want to get off the load board and be more efficient. Boy, I honestly, even just, I know the efficiency aspect of things, but even just the freedom of not being on there and the grind that an owner operator has, or even the grind of a friggin' any dispatcher that's out there that's got 5 to 10 trucks, whatever it may be. These guys are calling brokers all day, right? And they're bidding on freight, or a lot of this is spot market, right? If it ends up on the load board, spot market freight majority of the time, and what a hassle. You're negotiating rates every single time. There's a lot of friction when it comes to finding loads off of the load boards. Now, guess what? It is what it is. It's got freight that's close to you or close enough to you, and wherever the hell you're at in the country to be able to get your truck moving. That's pretty important. So Hollywood, just to kind of keep this in mind, the ultimate goal is to get direct shippers, direct brokers, and then, use the load board after. And if you can start to communicate to some of these shippers, hey, I'm going to be in your area Thursday and Friday of this week. What do you got? And you're blasting out that email. Boy, that's worth your time, so.
For sure. So these are the little icons I was kind of mentioning on. That'll help you with everything Jared's kind of mentioning. You got your location, you got your emails, employees, phone numbers. We still have the CRM type filters on here, or features, if you will. Leave some notes, set yourself some reminders. We still have that on there. We think that's very important. And this is actually utilized by a lot of the brokers on our site today, which is nice.
Yeah, if carriers could get to the point of where brokers are at when it comes to follow-up, when it comes to consistency, that's the ultimate goal. But boy, howdy, look at all the meat that's right here.
I know, man. This company we had seen has a website, LinkedIn. This will take you to the employees on their LinkedIn, Facebook. Frick, they have it all. I just dropped the F-bomb.
Yeah, I love that.
They have it. I'm so excited. They have it all right here, and it's awesome.
YouTube doesn't mind.
But yeah, this is huge. It's all right here. 3 dots, boom, right there for it. You can go into the shipper profile. They're all listed here as well. All their social medias, their website. The logo will be right there. I just zoomed in on the screen so everyone can see a little bit better. You can see more about the company, see what they do, how a little bit, exactly what you're going to be getting into.
Yeah.
Be ready to have that conversation. So definitely read these notes.
Yeah, these are the notes that you're trying to find. The goal with this, as a sales guy, somebody that makes a lot of calls all day, this is the sort of notes or information you want from that website that you're just getting on their website searching for. And so we just made it easier for you. It's a one-stop shop. You're not having to click off and understand it more. We already scraped all of it for you. It's all right here for you. And so it's just a one-stop shop sort of situation.
Yeah, for sure. What's up, T. Harris?
T. Harris, what's going on, brother? How are you?
He's busy today. So,
yeah, that's a good thing.
You're going to have a couple tabs up here as well. Here's the company overview, locations, industries, volume, employees, some keywords here. And these are actually clickable. So if you want to go find more structured steel companies, check that out. Now we got a whole another list of leads.
Yeah.
And people are probably wondering, how did you get that? Well, somewhere on their website, they mentioned they're doing something with steel or structural steel.
Yep.
So that's why it's here. Let me back out really quick. So these keywords are clickable. One of my favorite things here is how you don't really need to do any more scrolling. It's all going to be right in front of you. Here's some insights.
Yep.
Contacts. And obviously we're going to blur some of that out. But you can see all the contacts, their LinkedIn's, leave reminders, contact info. There's some emails, and then obviously like your location.
Yep. I love that.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if we got any comments here. So
sorry, busy day. Still not missed. Hope all is fine as I see.
Yeah, T. Harris is awesome.
Yeah, he is a good dude.
This is a very interesting how, I honestly, this is just going to change, your sales game and how you approach it.
Yeah.
I think you can gain more confidence, in my opinion. We do have some more filters here on the left-hand side. If you just want to find shippers that do have emails or phone numbers or contacts, honestly, these are really good filters. You know what I mean? And don't sell yourself short, even if they don't have the phone number listed. Some companies don't have it listed, but do your best to find an email, or if you're close enough, go stop in. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So don't sell yourself short. You can do location type as far as physical address or roadside inspection. If you're looking for those smaller shippers, we threw in a company. I can't talk today. A company like employee size, but this is for employees. There's your equipment and then your commodity. So pretty interesting. We can do a search by location here. Just see kind of what we get. So let's just go to like Columbus, Ohio. I'll bring this in a little bit. Let's run this search. So, essentially this list is now, these are companies that we are seeing in that area. And this is where it's going to also, thank you. So if you just want to do physical address as far as in Ohio, you would need to press the physical address.
Yep.
If you remove that, it's going to include road inspections and physical address, because I do see a North Carolina shipper there.
Yep.
So make sure you hit physical address. And here's some companies out of Ohio or within that radius bar, right? So imagine this little radius pulling up shippers in that area.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, I think what's nice about this, and if you keep scrolling down, let's just look at that Arresty, Wilmington. We've got a kind of an email functionality. They're doing some bulk. We got 12 points of contact. I love this. Now you've got, honestly, you just kind of have it all right here. I don't have to click out and find a friggin' email format, or I don't have to, find the phone numbers. I mean, maybe, well, there's a lot of international phone numbers. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. But there's a lot of, information out here that, boy, they're a big company. You know what I mean? Right. So I like that. There's your phone number. There's your contacts. There's everything you need. It's right all in one shot. So. Right.
Oh, you guys got me hooked, Jared.
Learn fishing. Maybe one day we go. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Honestly, I think it's just peaceful to just sit there, and I don't really catch anything. I'm terrible at it. But you just, it's just very peaceful to fish. Yeah. I love it.
Let's see here. Go back to the site. Okay.
I really like. Still finding, exactly. Just doing wire or something or rope or whatever it may be. Let's just see what happens.
Plastic.
And just grabbing what you can. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So our ultimate goal was to give you better leads in one location and be able to help you understand who the emails are, what the phone numbers are, and more to come with this. Obviously, we're continuing to clean this up, continuing to make it better. But it definitely is one of those things that's really friggin' sharp now. You know what I mean? Like, holy cow, look at that. Achilles, largest plastic firm manufacturers. We got emails, phone numbers for days.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty insane how much data that we got.
Oh, yeah.
Our dev team just really.
Yeah, they're over the top.
Yeah.
They're over the top. These guys can do whatever you need. I love this.
And what's nice is this is industry specific to the industry, right?
Yep.
So it's not anything else. These are people that are probably gonna need your service.
Yeah.
Just really good leads here.
Yeah.
Man, I love this.
Yeah, I definitely think when it comes to sales and splitting up your day, I got to move some freight, I got to make some money, but you got to split up your day, and you've got to keep going when it comes to how do we find some time to prospect, right? And that's even just if it's 18 minutes a day.
Right.
18 minutes, we made it a lot more efficient for you.
Oh, 100%.
A lot more efficient.
I mean, let's be honest. We talked to a lot of brokers that can handle this size of a shipper, right? That's a big company.
Yep.
They could probably handle that bigger size of shipper, moving lots of freight. But we also talked to brokers that are looking for that smaller mom and pop shops. So you get the best of both worlds here. It truly isn't just built for one person and one person only.
Yeah.
Carriers, brokers, all are welcome. And of course, we still got our carriers on here and vetting, but this is the hot topic. Everyone wants a shipper.
Yeah. And I think carriers are starting to understand that the way businesses ran needs to change, right? When a carrier comes to us and says, hey, I need new shippers. Cool. What are you doing about it? Are you making calls? Well, who do I call? Well, here we go. We got you. We got you pretty easily.
Right. I think one of my favorite ones, and I was watching a broker yesterday. He likes doing the LinkedIn because that's his strategy. He wants to message someone on LinkedIn.
Yep.
He's not big on cold calling.
Yep.
And then obviously you also have those people that just want to email. So they're kind of tackling all the shippers that we just have emails for, or plus more. But it kind of depends on what you're more comfortable doing. This can really help you kind of stay what's working for you.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, believe it or not, there are brokers out there that don't want to pick up the phone. I get it.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I've been on this kick where I've been trying emails. Obviously we show you, email formats in here. And I think that's half the battle, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
How do we find some formats for you and try to figure out, let's send a quick email.
Right.
I love this. You just push the random shipper button and here you go. You know what I mean? So I'm a big fan of that. And away we go. So
I love it.
Yeah, honestly, if you can't mark a bunch of people that you're going to start calling them, can you show them how to mark people? Like if you just go to a location and we've got 25 shippers on there. How do you get them into our list functionality? There we go.
You got your ribbons. Marking a cold lead. Maybe you talk to Samantha at the front desk, and Jerry's out of town, right?
Yep.
So this is where you want to leave your notes.
Yep.
You can save. and then you'll see here it's blinking
Boom.
at you.
Just coming in at you.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, then you can actually go out and pull, your notes and your lists, and you can actually go into, well, I just want to see my to-dos, or I want to just see my current customers, or a cold lead, I'm not going to do it. And here you go. I mean, they're all right here for you to understand. Well, who do I need to call? When did I call them last? How do I call them? And it's all right here. If you guys are seeing something that's not working or seeing something, I'm a fan of money. I am too. How you been, Tire Killer? Where you at, bud? God, I like this guy.
He was there one Monday too. I don't know if you saw that, but he was there.
Was he on? He was on DIYs Monday. I was like focused in. I was like zero focus. Like
you're locked in.
Just locked in on making calls.
Yeah, that was a fun show.
But yeah, I recommend. I'm a big believer in going out, making a huge list. Let's make 50 to 100 people on your list. You already have the research. Let's make a call. Let's put some notes in and just keep going down your list. So take 30, 40 minutes today and just go through this. Find those people that make the most sense for you and your network and where you like to run your trucks or your brokerage and where you like to, live in that space. Some of these brokers are but there you go. There's your emails. There's your phone numbers. There's your locations. Boy, this is hot. Mm-hmm. It's hard to beat this. Look at that. I mean, this is ridiculous. There's all your locations.
Something we could probably do, we'll talk with DIY semi, but we can maybe set up a day for prospecting from eCarrierCheck and maybe set up a day on actually making calls on those prospects.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Because that's the process, unless you're running searches and then just calling and not really updating, you're going to kind of lose yourself in the process of it. So prospecting and formatting it, whether it's in your Excel sheet or CRM, you got to have some sort of pipeline.
Yeah.
It's just, it is what it is. I mean,
the cadence of this, now that you have it, right, we can get you to the water, right? Now there's the process of getting the cadence down to a science where you're making calls every day. You're sending emails every day. Just left Louisville, heading back to Blytheville for another coil. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Does he run? I forgot. Does he run coil racks? You run coil racks, Tire Killer? Are you just set up where you just show up and they've got it already there? You already have the coils on there. Some of these steel guys have just coil racks on their trailers, and this is what they do. So I'd be curious if he has those.
That's fair.
Just some thoughts there.
Yeah,
big update. Excited about it. We love feedback. So anything that you see that you'd like on there, or you've got some shippers that you would like to maybe run through, our capabilities. We have a cool scraper on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't take much to honestly just see what. It wouldn't really take much to kind of get through that and see what's going on there. So take a look at this. I'm just a big fan of being able to help people when it comes to that.
For sure. I think anyone watching today, I mean, this is worth your time. You're going to find some leads that you just never found.
Yeah.
If you do see leads on here that you've seen,
well,
now you got some more of their information if you didn't have it. But, I mean, it's really a create your own adventure on here.
Very much
which
so.
I love.
Yeah.
And
we kind of released this. I bet we released this maybe about 2 weeks early. The reason why I say that, there's some little things in here that we need to maybe clean up to make it look a little better, or whatever maybe. But again, we're a bootstrapped company with 2 programmers that are incredible. Give it up for these guys to be able to release this early so that you guys can get the seeds right away.
Yeah, we were itching to get it out, and I know they were as well. So you got it early. We'll put some lipstick on it, whatever. But I mean, it's there. It's running smooth. Really good leads in there.
Yeah.
We already see people, like I said, grabbing leads.
Yeah, absolutely.
You called really good shippers Monday. Yeah. Can't ask for anything better. Man.
It's wild. Yeah, it really is just it's a different level. So anything that you see on here that you kind of question or want to understand a little better, let us know. We want to make sure that it's a good experience for you.
Sure.
So,
Jared, anything else you want to hit on? I think we hit on all the new features on here. if you guys have any questions or want to get together with us,
Yeah.
let us know. We'd
Hit us
love to
up.
meet with you one-on-one.
Hit us up. Send us your cold calls. Send us something. We'd love an
Yeah.
opportunity to see how we can help enhance
Right.
your day when it comes to
For sure.
making calls.
I don't know any other tech company out there that's making cold calls like you.
Cheers.
So, I mean, you show me another tech company doing that
Nope.
and willing to meet with you too as well. Like, it's just, we're raw over here.
Yeah, we are raw.
I
I mean, you dropped the F-bomb.
I dropped the F-bomb. I had a couple messages yesterday. People thought the show on Monday was fake. I was like, are you serious? Like, I swear, like, this is all raw. Like, these aren't playing calls. I don't know how I know anywhere else to kind of be transparent about it, but like, this isn't made up.
No,
This is real.
we didn't. The only thing that I did wasn't the call. I've never talked to any of those people, but the only thing I did was I got our leads off of here,
Right.
and found that this is an owner operator that likes to run locally or semi-locally, that 200 to 500 mile stretch, and then that was how I.
Yeah, you did your homework, right?
Yeah, I had my homework done, and that was why I like what we're doing here. Is that I didn't have to go to their website and search through their website.
Right.
This probably saved, from an efficiency standpoint, I bet this saved me probably 30 minutes on research.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And I only looked up. Well, I had 5 cold calls, but I bet this saved me 30 minutes in research.
I can see that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, you guys, thanks for joining us. Jared, I don't know if you have anything to add. Thumbs up for your hope you get it.
Still
saved.
broke. Yeah.
Still broke. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, damn it, Tire Killer. We got to get you back out there, brother.
I know.
We got to get back out there. Hit us up. Let us know how we can help you. We appreciate you being on. We'll continue to stream live. We have an incredible guest on our show Friday, as he is an asset-based, works for a huge company. Ever see Chima trucks out there? That pretty green. That's
Those are my favorite trucks.
It's a
Those are
great
awesome.
looking green. Tune in because he talks about asset selling and doing those things. I'm super excited to talk to Lars. Just an incredible asset to our industry. So,
Thank you guys for being here. We'll talk soon.